This programme under discussion today is Doctor Who. When the latest series started, the letters page of the Radio Times published differing views as to when the programme ought to be screened. Some felt it was shown too early in the evening, for it might frighten, even terrify younger viewers. Others, looking back to when they were younger, remember watching it by peering from behind the sofa and enjoying every scary minute of it. None of today's Take Two critics were born when the first episode was shown, but all of them have climbed aboard the TARDIS at some time or another. And my studio guest today is John Nathan Turner. Welcome, John, to Take Two.
Thank you.
How long have you been producing Doctor Who?
About 4.5 now.
I'll come back and talk to you a little later, John, but first we'll see what the critics have to say. The youngest is 7 years old, so discussion is therefore kept to the last few years of the series. And we start with a clip showing the latest actor to take up the part of Doctor Who.
Now, let me see. We follow this passage to the end. Flight of steps up to the palace hall, doorway at the left, just before the top. Yes, that's it. Private doorway to the back of his laboratory. That's where he's bound to be.
Who?
What?
Who will be there?
Me. Once I can get away from this fool, will you hurry up?
Doing the best I can.
Well, it's not good enough. Oh, look what you've done, you stupid girl. You've ruined everything.
It wasn't my fault.
Of course it was your fault. Sheer carelessness. Switching off the torch when you did. Don't argue with me.
I will. I'm not letting a manic, depressive, paranoid personality like you shut me up.
Manic depressive? Me?
Well, can't you hear yourself? You're having another of your fits.
Right, that's it. I'm off.
Calm down, Doctor.
Calm down. Calm down. The fate of a whole planet hanging in the balance, and he tells me to calm down.
Look, I'll be free in a moment.
Oh, fend for yourselves.
Oh, Doctor!
Don't waste your breath. We'll manage.
Do you like the new Doctor Who?
No, I don't think he plays the part very well at all. The doctors nowadays, I think, are getting too young for the part they're playing.
I like the new Doctor Who as well. I think the idea about the fits at the beginning was very good.
Do you like him? Do you prefer him to the one that...
I don't prefer him. I think they were all good. I think I like Tom Baker best, though.
Well, I think he's rather rubbish the way he's so young and he knows a lot.
He's too young. He doesn't know what he's doing.
I especially like his shoes with the red bit over. Well, they are really his chuckers with the red bit thing over. It's chucked over the top. But it's rather... I like his costume.
Look, consider what we know. Asmail, or whatever he happens to call himself, needs the genius of the twins. He crosses galaxies to possess their minds. He says he's no longer master of his planet, but he wants to save his people, and that I cannot help him to do so. Well, if he really does believe such unimaginable rubbish, he must be faced by some unimaginable disaster which has unhinged his mind. Well, we shall soon discover what it is.
What do you think about his assistant?
His assistant? Oh, she whines.
Her accent get me. She seems to be whining non-stop all the time, and I personally don't think she suits the part at all.
I like the new assistant.
And my best character is the girl, Perry. I like her, but not the Doctor.
Do you think they should get rid of the monsters altogether, or do you think
not
they should
altogether? They shouldn't be so quite exaggerated. Just little features that are different to a man.
I like the furry monsters, like my green frog at home, because they've got things coming out of their legs, or spiky. I like the Cybermen and the Daleks. I like the Cybermen and Daleks best because I like it when the Daleks keep on getting blown off and the head go flying off.
Isn't that frightening?
I like it, actually.
There we heard you describe some of the monsters that captured your imagination. But did they frighten you? We'll find out in a minute. To talk about them but not show them, would we feel be cheating? So this is a warning. For those of you who might be scared, now is the time to close your eyes or hide behind the sofa, because for the next minute and 16 seconds, we're going to have a look at some of the enemies who have pitted their wits against the Doctor. I'll tell you when it's safe to look.
Hello? Oh. How odd. I usually get on terribly well with children.
Yes, it is fully charged. And we must prepare to join our troops on the sea base. Inform Salvix we are coming.
We do not want excuses. The attack must continue.
Only this time as I planned.
You will show more respect for the Supreme Dalek.
Your battle tactics won't work. Their position is too strong.
You may proceed. We shall try your plan. But should you fail, you will be exterminated.
Right, for those of you who might have been a little scared, it's safe to look again as we return to our earthly critics.
Well, it doesn't frighten me at all now, but it used to when I was smaller.
I used to hide behind the cushions when I was a little girl, but it frightened me, but not terrified me.
Yeah.
My brother's 8 and he don't like him, and he's up all night dreaming.
The one which frightens me most is like got 2 horns on his head, and they've got like long curly hair and like horrible silver faces, and I don't like them. I went under the settee.
Although I take it as a laugh, really, because I see these monsters, and when they die, I see all the green stuff coming out their eyes and their mouth, and to me it's more rather amusing than anything else.
Do you think it should be put on perhaps a bit later, or do you think it's okay where it is?
I think it's okay where it is now.
It should be put on about 8:30.
Well, Doctor Who's, but I think it's on too early for little children, because I get scared of monsters, especially our sister. She thinks these are even worse than Captain Zip. So I think it should be on at a later time, because our dad